crazy.
One. Hello and welcome to the fifth episode of the Just Ball podcast. So today we have some power rankings. We are going to basically be ranking teams on how good they are
in terms of
for
like
this coming
grades.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah, just overall.
Yeah.
So let's start with the Arizona Cardinals. What are we thinking for them?
I'm thinking this year, since they were the worst team, I don't know, maybe. Would you be fine putting them in D tier?
I
I think they have
want to put them
potential
in
to be a
C because
B.
they have Marvin Harrison Jr. and they don't have an awful O line. They don't have J.J. Watt though.
Mhm.
Buda Baker doesn't
I-
really want to be there.
Yeah. I'd say we put them on D for now, and we can do one later in the season and see what happens.
Yeah, I'll throw them in
Okay,
B.
I like that.
All right.
Okay, so
Falcons.
Falcons
I think they have potential now because they got
I
Kirk
don't.
Cousins.
and
I
Penix and
I
them.
think they're a C tier. I think they're a C tier.
No, I can't. I
I
can't
think
put
B.
them in
I
C
think
tier.
B.
I can't put them.
But
I'll
it's just
put
a
them in
coaching
B.
situation, though. All right.
But
all
they
right.
have Raheem Morris
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
they have
I
so
and
much
Jesse
potential.
Bates.
They have
All right.
potential.
That's true. That's true.
Panthers
All right,
D.
Panthers.
Panthers. D tier. Yeah.
Yeah, no question.
Bears.
That's a potential
Beer,
team.
B.
That
I
may
think
be
B.
an S. I'm gonna say it right
What?
now. That may be an S.
No, B.
I'm
not seen what
not
they
gonna
have.
be mad if we put them in A.
Their
I will
offense
not be
has
mad if we
their
put them in A.
offense has a lot of potential, but they have not shown it. I'd be chill putting them in A or B. Right, who votes for B? Who votes for B? I think they should go in B. Do you guys both think they should go in B, or do you think they should go in A? Marcus,
A.
what do you think? Your deciding decision.
I think B plus.
Oh,
There's no B plus.
there's no B plus. A or B.
Just say I'll do A. I think
Okay.
they have the.
All right, I
Perfect.
can chill. I can.
All
live
right,
with that.
Cowboys, they're not going to win the Super Bowl. That's the thing. But they're
they have a
going
good
to
offense.
crush the regular season.
So I think we kind of have to put them in A.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a
They
minute.
can't win in the
Wait a
playoffs.
minute.
Dak chokes in the playoffs.
They don't have Tony Pollard. They have
That don't-
Ezekiel
oh,
Elliott.
they have Ezekiel.
Yeah, and-
but you
yeah,
can't. It's CD Lamb though. CD Lamb.
Yeah, but that's just an individual.
They don't have
player.
Michael Gallup.
it's
They
not-
don't have
it's a
Michael
team.
Gallup.
Well,
Yeah,
Michael
sure.
Gallup's like 90 years old.
Yeah, but it's not just one singular amazing player as CD Lamb is. It's the entire team. And if the entire team is not good, or just CD.
Put him in A. Keep him. I say
Keep him in
A.
A.
Fine.
I'd say A.
Lions A.
Lions
S.
S.
Oh,
I-
maybe
I-
S.
Okay,
Maybe
here's the
S.
thing.
They are Super Bowl material. They are Super Bowl
Yes.
material.
And they
They-
came from a like terrible team, and they've like rebuilt to like a literally. I'm gonna say top 5 team. Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I vibe
give
with
them
that.
the credit.
S. If
So
you don't
I
put him
think
in
S.
so
I'm gonna
bad
hit you
things
in the
can
head with
happen
the book.
to Tunis Elliott.
1 sec.
S. They are in S tier.
Okay.
All right.
I say S. We're gonna put them
S
in S.
tier.
Put them
S tier.
in S.
Packers. This is a really interesting
tier.
situation.
A tier. I think A tier. They belong in A tier. They have young potential
Go to
players.
B. I would
and
go to B.
I'm not
I-
putting
and I-
them in A tier. I'll tell
here's
you
the
right
thing.
now,
Matt LaFleur,
Cruz.
though. Matt LaFleur's coached Aaron Rodgers for a little and Devontae Adams. I think Matt LaFleur is going to, of all these young players, he's going to turn them into superstars.
Well, guess
as
who he
we've seen
has
with Jordan
now?
Love.
Christian Watson and
It's
Jordan Love.
Hey, Christian Watson's first year, he did pretty good. Second year,
But
got
he's
injured a lot.
injury prone. He's so
Yeah.
injury prone.
That was
And
just
plus-
that 1 year.
Here's a risk with young players. They
But the
either
thing is,
become
Jordan Love-
stars or they like just break down.
Also,
under
they
the
don't have
pressure.
Bakhtiari anymore. Their
Yeah.
defense is gutted.
Yeah, their
Mhm.
defense is
All
like.
right, fine.
yeah.
Put him in B tier.
I say B.
Yeah.
Rams,
Damn.
C tier. B or
Elliott,
B.
I
No,
don't think
B.
don't
can't
make
do
a
A.
personal decision, Elliot.
We can't do A. They have to be in B.
Okay, let me make a let me make a case.
Let
me make a case.
Okay, you go first. Make your case first, and I'll make mine.
We got a kicker. We fixed our special team situation. We got Joshua Carty, top kicker in the draft. We got one of the best receiving cores in the NFL, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, Demarcus Robinson, Tutu Atwell. Matthew Stafford plays well. Kyron Williams, top 5 running back. Defense, rebuilt. We got Tre'Davious White. We have a fantastic fearsome 4. And we have Darius Williams. We got him from the Jaguars, who's been with the Rams before.
Okay.
So let me make my case. So I think there's a little bit of personal bias here, but I'm not going to go into that. But also, if we're putting the Packers at B tier, then the Rams have to, because the Packers, in my opinion, are better than the Rams. Packers
I
made it further
disagree.
into the
I
playoffs.
disagree.
The
How?
Packers
I
made
disagree.
the Packers made it further in the playoffs.
Because you played the Cowboys. We played the Lions.
We saw
Yeah.
we've seen the
Okay.
Cowboys. The Cowboys are amazing in the regular
I
season.
think-
I get they choke in the playoffs, but they still have the potential of the offensive
You're
firepower.
you're a Cowboys. You are a
No.
absolute Cowboys.
I'm not a Cowboys glazer. I'm just saying I think if the Packers are on B tier, I think the Rams should be on with the Packers. I think the Packers and Rams are two very similar teams.
If you think that
disagree
the
with you,
Packers are
Chris.
so good, then why are the Cowboys in front of them?
But
Yeah.
the Cowboys are the Cowboys. Their offense is good. CeeDee
Can I-
Lamb's there. That is choking the playoffs.
Can I make a
If they,
case
if
for
they
the
did
Rams?
choke
Can
in the
I make a
playoffs,
case
they
Yes,
for
have
the
make a case for the Rams, Marcus. Make a case for the
I
Rams.
You're
think
biased.
they should be an A. Chris, be quiet. I think they should be an A, mainly because I know they did lose Aaron Donald, who was a vital part of that defense, but they were able to find a replacement in the draft. So, and they got Tre'Davious White, like Elliot said. So I think they can be an even better team than last
Okay, but
year.
if we're saying the Packers are on the same level as the Falcons, that just pisses me off. Like
The
straight
Falcons are good, man.
up. What are you talking
Put
about?
the Rams in A.
They've had the
Put the
same
Rams
exact
in A. 2v1.
record
Put
There's
the
for
Rams
nothing you
in
can
A.
do about it,
seasons.
Cruz.
Let's move
Majority
on.
rules.
Oh,
On to
God.
the Vikings.
Vikings. Dallas Turner, JJ
B.
McCarthy. We all know
B
I'm
tier.
high on JJ
B.
McCarthy. We all know I'm high on Dallas
What?
Turner.
Why do you keep saying B
Why-
tier?
I think the Minnesota Vikings have potential, but they have not shown it yet. Last season,
They have
Kirk
TJ
Cousins-
Hawkinson, Jordan Addison.
Kirk Cousins is out of the equation. JJ McCarthy is not NFL material, and I think
Yes.
the Minnesota Vikings should be in B tier or lower.
But they
period.
got Aaron Jones. I'm super high on Aaron
I don't
Jones.
give a crap about
And
Aaron
Justin
Jones.
Jefferson.
You're high on two different guys. Make up
Okay.
your mind. Three guys.
Chris,
I
can just
think
make
the
something?
Minnesota
Chris, let
Vikings
someone else talk.
should be in the B tier.
Okay, if you're gonna keep going around with the Cowboys saying, "Oh, they're good because they have CeeDee Lamb," Justin Jefferson is an equivalent to CeeDee Lamb.
Yes,
Plus,
I get that.
they have
but
more
but-
talent.
but Dallas Cowboys have a quarterback.
So JJ McCarthy has potential.
JJ McCarthy he has not shown anything. I don't want to hear it. JJ McCarthy is not NFL material. Period.
Watch
He's
him
not
win
car-
Offensive Rookie of the Year. I'll put the
NFL
Vikings in
no.
B, and then I'm done
Thank you.
talking to you.
Okay,
Saints.
hold
This is
on.
a really
Hold
tough.
on.
Got your way.
Hold up. No, JJ McCarthy, I have one thing to say about him. He got carried at Michigan by Blake Corum. Period. They just ran the football. They ran the football.
Can we? You got your way. Can we get to the next
Yes, move on. I try to plead
one?
my
Saints, C
case.
tier. No
Saints.
question.
Very
C
hard
tier.
situation.
C
C.
tier.
I don't like their head coach. C tier.
No question.
New York Giants.
Giants.
D.
C tier.
Yeah.
Eagles.
Eagles. A.
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 They fallen off.
Niners.
Niners. S.
S.
Because they have CMC. They have
Yeah.
Deebo Samuel. They're
Fine.
probably
As a
gonna
Rams
lose
fan, I'll put them
Okay.
in S.
Seahawks. This is a very hard team.
If you put them in, if you
No.
say that you're gonna put them in A tier,
I'm
gonna leave this Zoom meeting.
Let me leave. Let me plead my case.
I say B. I say B.
No, hold it. Let me plead my case. The Seahawks defense this year is looking insane. They got Byron Murphy the second. They got Leonard Williams. Secondary, we have Julian Love, who's shown himself to be one of our premier players and one of the better safeties in the league with his first Pro Bowl appearance, and he made top 100 players in 2020 last season, 2024.
You know who
And
else made the
we also-
top 100
no, but we
players?
also
Aaron
have Devin-
Rodgers.
Yeah, but we also
Wait,
have
do we
Devin-
know why? No.
No, but we also have Devin Witherspoon and Reek Woolen as our corners. We have a shutdown secondary, and our defensive line is being rebuilt. And our offense, not to say the least, it has potential. DK Metcalf is still doing DK Metcalf things. Kenneth Walker is evolving as one of the better running backs. And Geno Smith is Geno Smith. Geno Smith can get it done when we need
Geno
to.
Smith is trash.
I wouldn't listen to it. He gets the wins when we need to get the wins.
Tyler
So
Lockett
I
is
think
declining.
no, yes,
lost
that's
Fred
true.
Warner.
But our defense this year
No,
is
what's
being
his name?
Hold up. Jackson Smith and Jigba?
No, the linebacker.
Oh, Bobby Wagner. Yeah.
Bobby
But Bobby
Wagner.
Wagner's also a fossil, like Von Miller.
Yeah.
But I think one more thing. The defense of the Seahawks is really good because they have the Ravens former defensive coordinator as our head coach. So I think he has the experience from being on one of the best defensive teams in the NFL last season, and I think he's going to shape the Seahawks how he shaped the Ravens defense.
Okay, I'll put them in B.
I can't with you.
It's B. It's fine.
Buccaneers, B.
Yeah.
Commanders,
D.
C.
No, D. They have a bunch
They
of washed
got
up
Austin
fossils.
Eckler,
And
Terry
Bobby
McLaurin.
Wagner.
They
And
have
they
a
have
bunch
a
of
young
washed.
QB.
They have a bunch of washed up fossils. All their players are these
C.
veterans that
I
have
say
two more,
C.
at least 2 more years. I think
Terry
they're a D
McLaurin
tier.
has more than 2 more years.
Yes, but let's face it. Zach Ertz, he's done. Bobby Wagner, this is probably his last year.
Young
They have
tight
Ben
end.
Sinnott.
Yeah.
Austin Eckler, he's so injury prone, as you've seen. I just think I'm fine if you put him in a C, but I really think they belong in the D.
Oh, wait, I just realized they lost Cameron Curl. Guess who
Thank
got
you.
him? The Rams.
Okay.
So
You
I'll
don't
put
need
the
to.
Commanders in D.
Yes,
And I'm
thank
gonna
you.
leave the Rams in A.
Okay, that's fine.
I agree
That's
with
fine.
leaving it. Fine, you can put the Commanders in
forgot.
D.
Obvious. Baltimore's a S tier.
No,
What did you say?
they lost Patrick Queen.
I don't care.
So I still think
I'm-
they're good enough for S.
Derrick
Okay,
Henry's
A
a
tier.
fossil.
Wait, no, A tier. Derrick Henry is going to help the running game, but they also lost Mike McDonald.
I have a
and,
question.
Patrick
Do you
Queen.
think the
Their
Niners
defense
are
is
better than the Ravens?
yes.
The what?
Are the Niners better than the Ravens?
This year they
Yes.
will be. Yes, this year they lost their defensive coordinator and they're one of the better defensive players. So I think A tier is fine for them.
A tier.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Bills,
Bills
C.
C tier.
C. They lost everybody.
Bengals B tier.
They got Joe Burrow back, and
I'm gonna
Jamar
put them.
Chase.
I want to put
No,
them in
they
A.
lost Joe Mixon. They lost Joe Mixon.
True. And their
Who's their running
defense
back?
is still
Who's their running
cheeks.
back?
Browns.
I want to know who is their running back.
I don't. Samandre Pirine. I don't know.
Yeah. No, they got Zach Moss and Chase
Oh.
Brown. They have Zach Moss and
Yeah,
Chase Brown.
Chase Brown did show some promising potential at the end of the season.
Yeah, so
but
B.
A tier. I think Browns are an A tier team. Their defense. I think the Browns are an A tier team.
No,
We saw
I
them
think
last year.
B.
They're one of the best teams in the AFC.
They got Jerry
They're
Judy.
Their defense too. And
A
then
tier.
A tier. I don't care who the quarterback is.
Joe
Broncos.
Black. Oh,
Get them out of here.
yeah.
Walmart ruins
Texans S.
everything.
Texans S.
Not S.
Yes.
Like no, you guys keep talking. Cruz keeps talking about this team
Texans
hasn't
are an
proven
S tier.
themselves. This team hasn't proven themselves.
Texans are an
I
S tier.
take
They
that back.
No, they proved themselves last year. They made it to the divisional round. They
Yeah.
knocked off the Browns. They are an S tier team. They have Super Bowl potential. All right, before
I'm
we
sorry,
get to the
guys.
next, before we get to the next pick, I'm gonna say huge shout out to Carter Chung out there. He helped us get the 30 applause, all the support,
And for
very much
all the support
appreciated.
you've shown.
Yep, thank you. All right,
All right, let's continue.
Colts.
without further ado, let's continue. C tier.
No, B.
B. No, look at our C tier. We have
Talking
no.
about how Anthony Richardson, no receiver, Michael Pittman Jr.
I'm saying we have no one in C tier. That's what I said.
Well, they have no new parts
Who-
to add to their
Their defense though.
receiving core.
DeForest Buckner.
He's the only. If you're
Their
saying
defense
Steph,
is good. Plus,
if
their
you're-
offensive
if you're
line
about to
is
say
incredible.
Stephon Gilmore, I'm gonna kill you.
Stephon Gilmore is incredible.
He is
Good.
washed.
He's talent. I say B. You
He's
guys-
out of his
I
prime.
say B.
I think C. They have
You- fine.
they have potential unless they
I'll
can
put them
prove
in C.
themselves otherwise.
Okay.
I'll say B.
Jaguars.
B.
Oh gosh.
ATN is one of probably the
No.
most underrated running
Yes,
backs in the league.
but they lost Calvin Ridley.
They played worse with Calvin Ridley.
Yeah. Evan Ingram and
But
and
Trevor
Christian Kirk
Lawrence
can
got,
step up.
but with Trevor Lawrence getting this new contract, I think that's going to motivate him to play.
And he's
Yeah,
injured.
that's
And he
fine.
was
Yeah.
injured. So like yeah.
Chiefs, no
Chiefs,
doubt.
S tier.
Just no
Hate to do
question.
it, but we have to.
Raiders.
Hey, they're
Raiders.
good. 3-peat probably gonna happen. Raiders, I say C.
C, yeah.
They have no one at QB.
Chargers, D tier.
They lost.
Chargers.
Wait,
If you-
I may put them. I may put the
no.
Raiders in
I
D.
say D.
No.
No, Raiders and D.
No.
They have Devontae
No.
Adams. That's it.
Devontae Pierce. I don't, or Antonio Pierce. My bad. But and their defense isn't terrible. Max Crosby is good.
Who the hell is Devontae Pierce?
I know
Yeah.
I mixed up my words.
D.
D. Dolphins.
Yeah.
Oh, this is hard. This one's
A.
hard.
I say A.
We have to deliberate.
gonna-
No, let's deliberate.
We don't let okay, like we said,
getting
like
old.
we said in contenders and pretenders, we don't like one-dimensional teams. This team is only fast.
Yeah, and
don't
also
have any
Tua's, as
strength.
you've been saying, Tua's very injury prone, and that's why they're not giving him a big contract yet. I just don't. I just think, yeah, they don't have what it takes to make it all
Their
the way.
running back core is
Yeah.
literally a 30-year-old grown man and a young kid who is built like a pistachio.
I don't.
Okay. So
Patriots,
their
D
running
tier.
backs, no, Patriots. I think they could be C.
Do you guys think
No.
we have too many teams in D tier?
Well, a lot of
B?
these things. No,
Well,
I
B
no,
is
I think
mid.
the Dolphins
No,
should be
I-
A.
No.
I don't know what y'all be talking about the Dolphins.
Well, I'm saying the B tier is like the mid tier and like potential. I think this is the perfect amount. I also think there's a couple of these teams that could be an A tier, but y'all
we
can
can
do this.
always do at the end some.
Yeah, at the end we'll go over them and see if we can
Okay,
change it.
Patriots.
Patriots
Let's go
aren't
over
in
the
the-
Hear me out.
Patriots. New QB,
But-
Ramondre Stevenson,
But who are they gonna throw
Juju
to?
Smith-Schuster.
Yeah,
Hell
and they
no.
got
Hell
they
no.
have-
Juju Smith-Schuster is the most washed out player.
he still gets yards.
All the Steelers receivers that were good are washed out. Antonio Brown, he's probably SCT. He's probably gonna go to jail someday for charges that we do not know about. Let's see here. Juju Smith-Schuster, he's washed. What's his other name?
They
The other
have
receiver.
Kendrick Bourne. That is young talent, and then
Ken-
that defense.
Kendrick
led by
Bourne is
Kendrick-
not young.
Kendrick Bourne's
oh.
ACL went kapooey last season.
Yeah,
I-
he's good.
He's not going to be the same. As we've seen his
No.
ACL injuries, most people that come back, they don't come back the same.
You don't think Nick Chubb's
Joe
gonna
Kendrick
come
Bourne
back
is
better?
28 years old. Do you guys know that?
I did not. He seems younger than that.
Yeah.
I'd say.
They got
Okay,
Jalen
I mean-
Polk. Jalen Polk
Please,
is pretty good.
Please, for the love of God, put the Patriots in the D tier. Please. Just please.
We're putting the Jets.
Then I'm putting
Oh. No, you're taking the Cardinals
No,
out.
you can put the
That's-
Cardinals back in.
No,
See,
you
Chris,
can't.
They have Marvin Harrison Jr.
I don't care. He's still a rookie.
They have
Baker on
Trey
their defense.
McBride.
Yeah, Chris, they have young talent.
These are all young players, though, that have not really proven themselves.
Trey
as an
McBride's
elite team.
proven himself.
Yes, he has.
I get they knocked off the Eagles last season, but the Seahawks also knocked off the Eagles. A bunch of other crappy teams knocked off the
Don't
Eagles.
listen to this kid. I think they should get it.
Jets. Yeah.
I think
Jets,
yeah, B.
A or B. A or B.
Hey.
I would say A
Hey.
even.
If they
Yeah, A.
if Aaron Rodgers' Achilles didn't pop after 4 plays this season,
Yeah.
which was
If
the
his
best-
Achilles
The goal is
doesn't do the
five. The
funniest
goal is
thing.
5 plays.
Yeah.
The goal is 5 plays.
Yep,
Steelers,
and-
A.
and success.
I would argue for
What-
S.
S,
No,
you say?
not S.
Here's
not
the
S.
thing: their defense, I'm gonna argue, is the best in the league.
Yeah, there is, but their offense is poo poo. Their offense is crap. Put him in the B tier. I don't
Russell,
fine, we can
wait,
put him-
what? But what if
Hey,
Dangerous comes back?
And still got Justin Fields.
It's
They
Justin
got George Pickens. Pop, pop, pop. And then
Speaking of George
got a
Pickens,
bunch
you
of
know what
people.
time it is. Speaking
Oh,
of George Pickens, y'all know what time it is.
Shiesty
Yeah,
Part
that's Shiesty
2.
Shiesty time. Once again. Hip hip hooray.
Hey.
Well, this time we
oh.
gotta get something else on that.
Do we put them in S or A?
Hey.
Oh, they. What's the tight end's name?
All right, guys.
Pat Fryermuth.
Pat Fryermuth.
Should I
He's
keep,
good.
A.
Keep it on
I
the rest of the.
Put them in A. Leave them in A.
should I keep this on the rest of the video? chat?
Titans.
Yes.
C.
Yes.
Titans C. And they upgraded their defense, but I
Not
still say
D.
C.
Not D. Not D. I'm confident about
C.
Will
I said
Levis.
C. I like C.
They got Calvin
Yeah.
Ridley. They got Tony Pollard.
Yeah. C.
They got
did lose
Legarius
their-
Sneed.
See,
They lost
see,
Derrick Henry, which was
see,
scary.
I think we have too many teams in the B tier. There's not that many teams that
They're
are
not that.
Yeah.
They're not at that level yet. Until they prove how
Yeah.
good they are, I think they can remain as a C tier.
All right, let's go over them. and
Are we
evaluate them.
confident about this?
Let's go over and evaluate all the teams that we did.
Do
So
we really think the Bears are an A team?
I think B. I think we
Yes.
put them in B because they haven't showed potential. They have immense potential.
They
but
got
haven't
Gerald
shown it.
Everett.
Okay, all right, let's go by tier by tier. Are we chilling with the S tier?
I think they're good.
Lions
I
maybe
think-
a little bit high.
Nope. I think these are 4 teams that can legit make the Super Bowl this year. I think I'm
Super
close
Bowl
right now.
there? That's the Super
Lions
Bowl?
versus 49ers rematch Super Bowl. and then Chiefs versus Texans AFC championship.
Okay, so this is our like NFC
That's
AFC.
that's my that's like my final four teams for the season. I'm calling that right now.
A tier Cowboys, little bit high in my opinion. Actually, too
Yeah.
high.
The
You
Rams
can
are
bring them
too
down
high
to
in
B.
my opinion. The Steelers are too high in my opinion.
What?
I don't think
No, we literally talked about
We
Steelers
all
were good.
agreed on this.
they have one
They have the
receiver
best
to throw
defense.
to.
Jets
No, they-
A. I'm happy about Jets and A.
Yeah.
Once Nick Chubb comes back, and if he comes back like the way we think he's gonna come back, they're in really
it's gonna
good
be a
shape.
good season.
I guess
It's gonna be
let's
a
try
good season.
let's try Steelers off.
Ravens maybe a little bit high.
They
They're still
did.
the
They gained
Ravens.
people.
They
They're
still have
still the
Lamar
Ravens.
Jackson. I think we keep the Ravens.
No
there.
Patrick Queen.
I don't care.
They got Derrick Henry. They got
added
Derrick
Derrick Henry.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Plus, they still have
Eagles.
Raekwon Smith.
I don't think
No
the
Jason
CT
Kelsey. No JK.
Ooh, but they got Saquon Barkley, who is
Yeah,
literally
that's true.
he's
And
played.
they've been preparing for Jason Kelsey to retire. They got that Cam Jurgens.
They were preparing for this like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It was inevitable.
And Saquon Barkley has played with like basically no offensive line.
Yeah.
That's how bad the Giants were. So
Leave
I
the
think
Rams in A. Leave the Rams in A.
Actually,
Okay.
I think we should swap the Dolphins with the Steelers.
I
get
think
we're talking
I
about-
think
No.
we can
I
move
get-
the Dolphins
no.
up. Move the Dolphins up.
Yeah, I get we're talking about one-dimensional teams, but still,
But their
it's a
defense
really
is still
it's-
good. They got
yeah,
Jalen
and
Ramsey.
it's a really good one-dimensional
Howard.
team too. I just can't settle for anything less than A tier for the Dolphins.
That feels so wrong.
I think we dropped.
No, it doesn't. I think we dropped the
Packers.
Steelers.
No, not-
Packers
no.
still have
No.
Jair.
I think we
I
can
think
move
we should
the
move up
Titans
the
up.
Packers. I think we move the Packers up.
No, keep the Steelers at A.
No,
I'm
don't.
not moving the Packers up to A.
Yeah.
We
No
can
way.
put the Steelers
Yes.
in B.
Yes,
I
we
meant
are.
not the Steelers. The Titans in B. Hear me out.
Yes.
They signed
then
Jamal Adams.
Okay, we need
the
to
Pro
move
Bowler.
one B team up. We need to add one B team to A.
Vikings.
No, not the Vikings.
Buccaneers.
Okay, I'm gonna give you three options. I'm gonna give you
Not the
three
Buccaneers.
options.
I
No, I'm gonna give you three options:
Oh, dang.
Seahawks, Packers, or Cowboys.
Okay, now Marcus, you decide whose list is better. Buccaneers, Vikings, Falcons.
What? No way, Billions.
I think we can put the Buccaneers in it.
Bud.
That's just my choice.
Buccaneers in A.
Because they have Baker
Who?
Mayfield, who is probably playing the best football of his career.
That was
Rashad
one
White
season.
is,
He's
again, super underrated. They have Mike Edwards, Chris Godwin, and then young Kate Otten. And then don't forget, their defense is still
One of the best
Mm.
linebacker cores in the NFL, and they got Vita Vea, who's an absolute psychopath.
who you do not want to block.
Yeah.
And you saw them in the playoffs last year. They destroyed the Eagles.
Yeah. The Eagles were falling apart though, so
The Eagles are not going to be the
Still,
same
though.
Eagles. The Eagles are not going to be the same Eagles we've seen the past years this year. I hate to say it.
C tier.
The running game might be a little more better. I just don't think Jalen Hurts fits in Philadelphia. Me personally.
where else is
I-
he gonna fit?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cardinals, because that's another like QB run heavy offense.
Yeah, I just think
All right, let's go to C tier.
I just no. Hold, let me think.
I'm
To
not
make
putting
this
the
with
Eagles in C
No,
tier.
I don't.
No,
I'm
I
saying,
know.
I'm saying
Keep
the Eagles.
there.
They should get a different quarterback because their wide receiver core is just filled with talent. They got AJ Brown and Devontae Smith.
Just don't
And
throw
then-
to them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Jalen Hurts is selfish and just QB sneaks it. I don't like about quarterbacks I don't like quarterbacks that just QB sneak. I like quarterbacks that can throw it long, hit the receivers in stride.
Did you see week 2 against the Vikings? Balls were flying everywhere
Yeah.
like one of them Diddy parties.
I think we can move the Titans up
no,
to
he
B.
just no,
Move the Titans.
no.
Okay. Have you seen
Okay,
their defensive
then who's
outlook
going-
this year?
Okay, if we're moving the
Wait,
Titans,
hold on.
But
Have we
no,
moved
if
from
we're-
B tier? Are we moving from B tier?
no, if we're moving the Titans up to B tier, then we're moving the Falcons down to C tier.
No, I mean, are we talking about C tier now? Are we done with B tier?
I think we moved the Titans up to B tier, but drop the Falcons. That's what I think we should do. Yes,
Okay.
that feels
I think we
right.
can do that. Why is the Colts in C? I think
The
that's
Col-
fine.
The Colts are
Yeah.
They've
good point.
I'm-
I
I'm
think D
sure
tier
with
we
the-
hit it right on the nose.
yeah. Those are undoubtedly the 6 worst teams in the NFL.
Wait, can we see all these teams getting the first overall pick? I can't see
Yes.
the Commanders getting the number 1 overall pick.
I see the Giants.
Okay.
I see the Broncos, I see the Giants, I see the Panthers, I see the Chargers,
I
I see
see
the
all
Pants.
those teams. I see the
Okay,
Bears
Pants.
okay.
having
Let me.
a great
Okay,
season.
well, the Commanders they have some players that were talented in past years, but I don't know. They have a bunch of older players but they just don't have enough young players coming in. I get they have Jaden Daniels,
Okay,
but
okay.
but like
Listen.
skill position wise, they don't have enough young players come in for the veterans to mentor and create a new generation of an elite Commanders team. So
Listen,
I think
Just
they
listen to
belong
me.
D
Just
tier.
listen to me for 1 second, okay? Brandon Ayuk wants to go to the Commanders.
Ooh, that would
If
be
Brandon
a-
Ayuk goes to the
but-
Commanders, we are putting them in either B or C tier.
Yeah, we should definitely do one
But
of
the
these.
thing
like,
is,
in the
but he's not
season.
he's not on the Commanders currently, and we don't know for sure. So I think we keep him at D tier because we do not know. No, put it back. Put it back.
I think we can
Bad
swap
boy.
the Saints
Bad boy, put it back.
and the
Bad
Commanders.
boy.
Hey, yo!
The Commanders will be getting their own column.
Panthers, I'm guessing that's just for the
The
absolute
Panthers
trash
are gonna
team.
get the first overall pick again.
They
Thanks,
did not
Bryce
get the
Young.
first
That'd
overall
be
pick.
really unfortunate.
They're gonna get it.
That's how bad their team
They're
is,
gonna
though.
get it. They're gonna get it 2 times in the past 3 years.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to end this.
There's a
Yeah.
couple guys. Okay, guys. So everybody out there watching, I'm chill with 90% of this list. There's some teams I think could be in A tier. There's some B teams I think should be in C tier. But I guess
It's a team. This is a team deciding.
Yeah.
Let's make
Okay.
one more edit. Cruz, make 1 point. Make 1
We'll hear you
point.
out.
Okay? If there's one team that you absolutely want to put in C tier,
No,
What team is it?
there's one B team I want to put in A tier.
okay, what is that team?
Hear me out. I know you've been disagreeing, but I
It's
don't
the Packers, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I don't think the Packers have a good defensive core. And listen to me, they still have Rashawn Gary. They still have Preston Smith. And I think the Packers
Those are
have a
30
very
or 9.
young. I don't care. They're still getting sacks. They're still getting pressure on the quarterback. And I think the Packers have a very young, talented offense. Jaden Reed, Christian Watson, Romeo Dobbs, Jordan Love. And not to mention, now they have Josh Jacobs. So we're all
Yeah, but
forgetting.
Is
They're
anyone on? Here's the thing: their
I think
offensive line is horrifying.
It doesn't matter. Jordan Love
does.
It does matter, but Jordan Love can throw on the run and get out of the pocket, as we've seen. So I think, and as we've seen, Jordan Love makes some crazy off balance throws. I think the Packers should be an A tier team. Case pleaded. Period.
The Packers had 45 sacks last year.
That's pretty good. How much? That's like, let's see. That's like averaging if you do the math, like three a game.
Okay,
Maybe
hold on.
2.5, 3 a game.
Not terrible.
It's not terrible.
Okay,
They're getting it done.
so
That's
the
all I'm saying.
Rams had some of the least sacks in the league last year.
Yeah,
Let me
and we're
pull up
and we're
their
put-
sacks.
And we're putting the Rams on the A tier if they had the least amount
The
of sacks.
sacks had the Rams had 41 sacks.
Yeah, the Packers had more. So I think the Packers should be on the A tier.
4 more sacks.
I still think the offense is equally as talented with
But the
young
Packers
players.
played an additional game and they played the Cowboys, which was an absolute sack fest.
They're still the Cowboys.
Yeah, but in the playoffs, the Cowboys are
get
an
it. I get
entirely
it.
different team.
But in the regular season, they showed they could be they're one of the best offensive teams, putting up 30 points a game. So I think the Packers should be in A tier. And I think the Bucks should be in B tier. Period.
I do not agree.
I
with
plead
you.
my
But
case.
hey, we're gonna keep the list like this.
Yeah. Guys, everyone watching at home, we'll try to keep keep doing these power rankings every couple weeks in the regular season.
Yes.
So
We hope you guys enjoyed.
yeah.
Yes.
We hope you keep watching. Hope
Yeah.
you laughed.
Thank you guys. Make sure
Thank
to
you.
like and subscribe.
Yep.
At least
Hit that follow button.
yeah.
Share
Don't
the
forget
video.
If
to
you
check
see
out
any
our-
of this on Instagram, hit that follow button.
Yeah, share this.
Check out our Instagram.
Yeah, go check out our Instagram. Share this channel. We gotta get the word out. We're going for 50 subs by the end of the year, as some of you guys maybe you know. Oh, and also Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and make
Yep.
sure you subscribe and drop the like button, and go check out our Instagram.
Bye.
Bye, guys.